Amazon could cut 14,000 managers soon and save $3 billion a year, according to Morgan Stanley. Andy Jassy, their CEO, plans to increase the ratio of individual contributors to managers by at least 15% by Q1 of 2025, cut down on unnecessary organizational layers, and boost agility. Morgan Stanley estimates that this could mean roughly 13,834 managers' roles eliminated, saving anywhere between 2.1 to 3.6 billion a year. Morgan Stanley projects Amazon's management workforce could drop from 105,000 to 91,000. That's a big number, assuming management accounts for 7% of Amazon's employees. Amazon told Business Insider that it's an ideal time for reduction, as every team with Amazon will review its structure to eliminate roles that are no longer required. Cost savings per manager cuts are estimated $200,000 to $350,000 annually, which could save Amazon 3 to 5% of its 2025 operating profit. The company aims to strengthen culture and streamline operations by removing layers and flattening the organization. Tom.
So, you know, what's happening with Amazon is every time a company gets big, they look for points of efficiency. And Amazon has been maniacal about looking for efficiency. I mean, that's how they are like, how do they make a buck by charging you? What is it for Prime now annually? I don't know.
$170 or something like that?
Yeah.
Is it 100? I don't know.
So you pay that, and then you don't pay shipping on anything, you know, that you receive all year. And so they have to make efficiencies to make this work. Also, they're basically a low-margin grocery store connected to a very high-margin, you know, IT services company, AWS. And so Amazon is looking around and saying, how do we get more efficient? And they have been maniacs about it. And this is what they've done. Now what they're doing is they're saying, hey, some of these jobs will be eliminated. And instead of 6 people, you'll manage 7. But we've got everything. We have all of our policies and procedures lined up. So if you have 7 good people behaving themselves, you should be able to do that. And something else happened that's connected to this, PBD. Who told everybody to shut up? It's a 5-day work week, and we are in the office last month.
Amazon?
Yes, they did. Remember?
Andy Jassy.
RTO, return to office. So now that returning to office, there's a manager present where you can all manage people, and they're discovering, hey, this is what it is. And so this is normal, and this is typical. But guess what? It's a headline when people are losing jobs. But so reporters in the morning don't like Amazon to lose the jobs, but reporters in the afternoon like the fact that it's in their 401k and their IRA.
You know what he's saying? He's saying if you have a 401k and IRA, Amazon stock is probably about to go up because that's more profit that comes into the company. Okay. And you know what else it tells you? Is the fact that standard was made, remote work, then you have the technology that's allowing for a lot of things that can happen
fast
through technology, much faster than that. And new bosses in town suggesting to everybody, this is how we're going to be doing moving forward. He's not a new boss, but Andy Jassy is not Jeff Bezos. He got his job because he just crushed it with AWS.
He's a super geek.
He crushed it with but Rob, can you see how long Andy Jassy has been with the company? How long has Andy Jassy been with Amazon? Yeah, I'm curious. How long has he been there? He joined Amazon in 97. Wow, good for him. 17 years. And he went from private to good for him. Good for this stat. He went from where he was at to where he's at today. 14,000 managers. This is not just jobs. Are gone from Amazon. Let me give you guys an update here about election night. So election night, that's coming up November 5th. It's going to be the biggest party in the country, minus the one that Trump and Kamala host together. I have 4 guests that I'm announcing that are now going to be at the election night with us. We're going to have some of the old timers that are coming back. So those guys are going to come back no matter what. They'll be with us while we go live on the podcast from 7 p.m. to 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe even later. It's going to be one of those marathons. And by the way, it's so awesome seeing other people who are business podcasts are now saying, we're going to host a live event as well. No problem. We like to lead people. We're leaders amongst leaders, and it's exciting. But ours will be a kick-ass event that we put together here. Here's who's going to be here with us. You got Brian Callen will be here. You got Sammy Gravano will be here to give his take from a mob's perspective. You got Michael Francis that will be here. You got Dave Smith that will be here and many other names, but I'm going to drop it to you every podcast who else is going to come here. So don't be the person that's waiting till last minute when this thing sells out and then you're saying, but I couldn't get a ticket. By the way, the super VIPs will get a chance to meet all the speakers. Why? Because all the super VIPs will be going there to eat. So watch this video, Rob, put it on 1.25, and then we'll get into all the stories. Here's a new building and where the party will be held at. Go ahead.
I got a big announcement to make. Property I'm on right now. We've been working on buying this property for the last 3 years. It's one of its last kind in America. Why? It's on 11 acres. It's got 2 hangars. It's on an airport. Upgrades of $7 million made here. That's going to be the new headquarters of Valuetainment Media, David Consulting, the podcast, the whole nine. And what we wanted to do, we want to find a way to celebrate this as a new headquarters with inviting you to an event on November 5th, which is election night. A lot of different things people will be talking about, business owners. What's going to happen if it goes this way? What's going to happen if it goes that way? So imagine 2,000 people being here. Let me show you around. Some of you will have a private meeting with me. That's the elite. That's going to be a few of you. Some will get a private tour of the entire office from us. There's a hangar in the back. So you come up here. Imagine there's going to be a couple major tents, 40 feet by 100 feet, where some of the people that are buying general tickets will be there. But over here inside the hangar is where the podcast will be held. This entire thing will be open like it is right now. Inside of it, myself, the PBD podcast crew, some of the super VIPs will be invited to go upstairs in a section that we have that's got a bar, a restaurant, food, kitchen. You're eating, you're watching it from all the way up there while we're doing the podcast down here in the hangar. So imagine in this room, there's 1,000 people, right? While we're going through this whole thing. Conversation, it's going to be from 6 p.m. is when it starts, all the way up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? Maybe we'll go 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because a lot of things that's going to be going on. And by the way, do you know why we're not cutting this? We're on an airport. These are planes. We have to hear because right here is the airport. And FYI, messy place right there at that stadium right behind us. There's 5 ticket tiers that you can purchase. Each one's got more things to offer. But even locally, there's general tickets to buy for just $75. Bring your wife, bring your husband, bring your family, bring your friends. There's one caveat after you buy the ticket. When you buy the ticket and you come on November 5th, you have to wear Future Looks Bright gear. I'm talking Future Looks Bright hat, a shirt. Doesn't matter. You're going to have to show I got some kind of Future Looks Bright gear because we want everybody here to spread the message and the energy of optimism around the world, back to their states, wherever you're going to be. So November 5th, click on the link above or below, get registered. And if you're watching this saying, well, Pat, I like to travel private. Can I bring my private jet here? 5 of you guys will be. After you buy your ticket, then you can ask us, and that's only available to the tickets at the highest level possible to bring your jet and park it here. So having said that, get your tickets, and I cannot wait to see you November 5th, 6 p.m. at our new headquarters in Fort Lauderdale. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
I dare you to miss it. No, I'm telling you right now. I dare you. I'm telling you to your face. I dare you to miss it. For 4 years, you're going to say, I will never miss it again. Because the next one we do like this is 4 years from now, like the World Cup, which will be in 2028. I dare you to miss it. For those of you guys that are wise and smart enough to know what's going to happen and the crazy stuff that we're going to be covering, you'll be attending. And we can't wait to have you guys there. We cannot wait to spend the entire night with you, your friends, your family together, all night talking about what's going to happen in 2025 and on. So, Rob, put the link below for people to go get registered. If you're listening to this online, go to 5990live.com, go to events, purchase a ticket, and we'll see you there.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.